Good morning. Well, it's morning for me. I'm trying to film this before my corporate job, but as you can see from the title, we're going to be doing an October reset. Hi, I'm Jenica. I'm 26 and I work in corporate America, if that matters at all. It doesn't really, but yeah, let's just get straight into the September recap. If I'm looking down, I have my notes and all my goals and stuff right here. So first, onto my health and personal goals. One of the first ones is 9K steps a day. And I'm just going onto my phone and looking for it. So this 9K steps is not like every single day, but it's just at least an average, like for the week. So for September 1st through 7th, we have 11,907. So perfect. 8 through 14, 5,527. Not great. I don't know why. That shouldn't be true because I should have done a long run of like 7 miles or something. So I don't know why that's so low, but okay. Let's try again. 15 through 21. Here we go. 12,202. And then this week is not done yet, but we're at 7,000-ish. Same as last month. I feel like I have a really good routine in getting those steps, and if I follow it, then I know for a fact I'm gonna get those 9K steps in a day, or like on average in a week. So I'm gonna mark that as good. Second goal for health and personal is 4 ounces of water a day. I never hit this. I cannot. It's hard. When I'm working in office, I don't want to drink water for some reason, and if I don't have my big 40-ounce like Stanley or any kind of bigger 40-ounce container, I just feel like I don't want to drink water. Yeah, so I need to figure out how to make this work for me properly. My third goal, don't eat when not hungry. Yeah, I keep putting this, but I feel like nothing's happening with that one. I put it on there just because, you know, I want to start, I don't want to say losing weight, but kind of building more muscle, losing some fat. And I'm not even trying to start like a diet per se, but I definitely am trying to listen more to my body and eat for, you know, nutrition more than just eating when I'm bored. And I also don't track this at all. How do I track this? This is not a good goal. So yeah, I didn't hit that. That's all I can say. And then the last one for health and personal is stick to training schedule, which here, as you can see, it says don't miss more than 3 training sessions, which I did not. I missed 3. I don't plan on missing any more since my race is next week. I don't plan to miss a single one, so I will check that as completed. So now onto my finance goals. I literally have one is realign my goals and adjust my budget. I haven't done this yet, but I am making a video on this for Money Mondays, and that video will come out after this, but I should have already filmed it. So if I already filmed it and I did it, I will mark it as done. And if I didn't, I won't. So you'll see. I won't know, but you will. And lastly, my other goals. I just had one, and it's enjoy your birthday month. And I would say, for the most part, I did. Nothing too special or crazy. I feel like this month was a good month. I've been working on my kind of self and my health, and you know, I'm finding what movement, what morning routines, and kind of what hobbies bring me joy, and I'm kind of finding that slowly, but it's getting there. So I'll say, yeah, I enjoyed my birthday month. So that is completed. Let's go into our October goals. I'll be gone for almost 3 weeks of October. So I actually made 0 goals, but we'll get into it right now. So health and personal, don't eat when not hungry. And I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna try to make sure that I actually find a way to measure this. Not sure how. I'll probably talk about it in November's reset, but since I'm going on vacation, I don't wanna like diet too hard or like to restrict too much. Especially I love trying other places' foods. So I don't want to restrict in any kind of way. So if I'm hungry, I'll eat. If I'm not hungry, I probably should not eat. That's my first health and personal goal. And then my last health and personal goal is finish my half marathon. That's it. I don't have a time goal or a goal time. And it's in the first weekend of October, and that will happen quite soon after this video is posted. And my last goal is in the finance category. And it truly is just don't go overboard while on vacation. Don't spend too much money. Try to stick to the budget, and that's it. That's all my goals for October. It's a little hard to make goals when you're gonna be on vacation for most of it. So yeah, very little amount of goals. Now let's get to the book reviews. And now the rest of the footage is unusable. Editing me here, and I'm gonna talk about the books, and I have 28% on my camera to do that. So the first book I read was From Blood and Ash, or is it From Ash and Blood? So I read From Blood and Ash. I'll give it a 3.75. I really did enjoy it, and basically this book is about a girl. Her name is Penelope or Poppy, and she is the maiden or the chosen one, and she is this really beloved person within the Ascended, which is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really not worth the explanation. One of my critiques of the book is actually that it's really hard to understand their lore and everything that's going on. As I got into the books, I just kind of followed along and pushed through, and it started becoming more easy to understand, but I was lost at first. And this series and this first book has so many different types of creatures. You have zombies, vampires, possibly dragons, wolves. You have them all. They're not all called that. Like, zombies are technically craven, and wolven are werewolves, basically. It really wasn't for me at first, I thought, and then I kept going, and it turned out pretty good and made me want to read the second book. So overall, 3.75, nothing special, not bad. Okay, then I also read A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, which is the second book in the series. This one was the second one, and it's the best one so far. And I heard the series only goes downhill from here, so probably gonna be my favorite of them all. I think I just enjoyed their relationship and how they continued, and the progression and development of the relationship, and the end with Poppy, and I don't know, I just thought that was pretty badass. So I loved that, and I gave it a 4 out of 5. All right, then we go to the third book, The Crown of Gilded Bones, or A Crown of Gilded Bones. And here we go down to a 3. A lot of this felt filler-like, and just feels like, if you guys watch anime and you know how there's canon stories, and then there's kind of like filler episodes, and while this feels like it's canon and it follows the storyline, it just feels like a bunch of nothing. I mean, you learn a lot of lore that's important to the story, I suppose, but like, I don't know, it was just kind of slower and not as interesting to me. So yeah, I give A Crown of Gilded Bones 3 out of 5. And then the last one of this series that I've read for this month is The War of Two Queens, my fourth book, and I'm giving it a 2 out of 5. I did not like this. I talked about how the last one kind of dragged on and it was kind of fillery, or it just felt like until the very end, this felt like a bunch of nothing. I literally can't even tell you that I read it, because I would just look at the words and see if, does this seem important? Not really, and I just turn the page. Like the first 2 books, I was so intrigued, and I would read every single page, every single word, I'd hope most people would read every single word, but this was just like so boring, and it felt like it dragged. 2 out of 5, not good. And this made me actually not want to keep reading the series, because I remember the first 2 books, I was so excited to keep going, and I literally could not wait. And I would start immediately reading after I finished the previous book. The third book is where I started to kind of be like, I can wait a little bit. Like, I don't need to read it right now, especially because I know it's not finished yet. But now with this last one that I read, the fourth one, I'm really like, do I even want to continue reading this? And then I also listened to A Court of Mist and Fury. If you know, you know. It was a great book. Definitely so much better than the first one. I kind of, at first, did not enjoy Farrah's character in the beginning. You were once this, like, such a strong character, but then she became that in the beginning. And, I mean, I understand it's part of the whole mental health part, and it plays a part in the story, but I feel like it could have maybe been written slightly differently. But as she progressed and the story moved on, it was crazy. The ending was crazy. I don't have much else to say without bringing up spoilers, because I really want to rant about it. But I am now listening to A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I'm really excited about where it's going. Just a quick little note, a little rant. Nesta is something else. Anyways, that's all the books I read and listened to this month. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's pretty quick kind of summary. When I start talking about books, I tend to start spoiling, and I don't want to spoil in this specific video, so I kept it nice and short. But otherwise, that is my October reset, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I also just made this video, even though I know there's barely any goals on there. I just wanted to share that, you know, you don't always have to be grinding so hard every month to improve yourself, to set goals, and just always have something to work on. But yeah, just wanted to share it with everyone that, you know, sometimes it's okay to like relax. Anyways, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.